So next, I'd like to talk to you about the effects of stress on your body. And I want to introduce a very important concept. Why zebras don't have ulcers. This idea was introduced by Professor Robert Sapolsky of Stanford University. Zebras are as stressed as we are. They are stressed by predators such as lions and tigers, which if they are slightly away from the herd, they get chased, and these poor zebras have to run for their lives. So, in a way, when they are stressed, it helps them. It helps them to have the energy, it helps them to have the power to run as fast as they can. Now, this is crucially important, because how fast they run depends on whether they survive or becomes the lion's dinner. But for the zebra, if he survives, the stress is only for a short while. Because if he survives, he goes back to the herd and he lives a perfectly normal life without stress, together with the rest of the herd. So it's only when he's stressed that he needs to really run for his life. And this is where the concept of flight or fight comes in. We humans, in a way, are like zebras because our bodies are similarly constituted. When we are stressed, we either run away from it or we escape into safety. The flight or flight response. But what's so different about the way zebra faces stress and the way we face stress? As I mentioned before, zebra only stress for a little while and they'll go back to a normal baseline. But if you are in a workplace, do you go back to a normal baseline? I think you would agree with me that most of the time we do not, because stress all the time. Now, this is why we succumb to stress-related diseases and stress-related disorders. When you are stressed only when there's a need to, your body from a normal state go into a state where adrenaline is secreted. This adrenaline gives you a feeling of a high, and some people talk about the fact that they enjoy adrenaline high when they work under the pressure of adrenaline. Now that is healthy, that is good if you have to cope with high stress and the demand of work. But if you are stressed all the time, what happens? The chemical that mediates the stress reaction is no longer adrenaline, which may be low, it will be cortisol. And cortisol, while it is good for short-term stress because it increases your blood sugar level, pump up your blood pressure, suppress your immune response, and so forth, so that you can perform better for a short duration. But if prolonged, cortisol can harm your body. The elevated blood sugar becomes diabetes. The elevated high blood pressure becomes hypertension. The suppression of your immune response makes you more prone to cancers and other diseases. So if you are operating under cortisol, you are really in danger indeed. So that is the reason why that periodic stress response from time to time does not work if you are stressed chronically. I would love to hear your questions and your comments, and you can follow me at #conqueringstress and connect with me at my email at conqueringstress@gmail.com. And please remember that performance is a fine balance between relaxation and activation. I'll see you in the next episode. To cope with such major stress, this idea of flight or fight may not apply. In fact, the opposite is the case. You cannot run away. You need to tend and befriend, so experts say.